1-800-300-1986.
Dakota Sports.
And welcome back to Wolsey. Set here for kickoff between the Chester Flyers and the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds. 4-4 are the Warbirds, 4-4 also the Chester Flyers. And we'll get a look at your starting lineups after a couple of minutes. They're introducing some lineups here on the field. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a short break to get the officials for tonight's game so we can pass those along. So let's take a 2-minute timeout. Plenty of time here. We're going to tip our kickoff a few minutes after our scheduled time here of 6 p.m. So we'll send it back for 2 minutes, come back with your officials, and we'll be that much closer to starting this ball game here. Wolsey-Wessington hosting Chester playoff football tonight on KOKK.
Now, the defensive starters.
Growing like you expect.
Why is it giving me echo?
Can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need.
What am I hearing?
And what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
Want a brand new vehicle? Need a low monthly payment? At Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron, it's the least we can do. Leased vehicles mean reduced maintenance costs and tax benefits. Save on a new Buick Encore GX. Lease now only $399 a month. Or choose a 2024 Chevy Trax. Lease for only $299 a month. Drive home a new GMC 1500 Crew Cab. Lease for $642 a month. It's the least we can do at the new Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron. New name, same great service.
Are you ready for a new era in orthopedic care? HRMC introduces Dr. Kevin Hofer, a proud Huron native, bringing revolutionary orthopedic care to our community. Dr. Hofer offers expertise in robotic-assisted surgery for less pain and a faster recovery. Superior orthopedic care is available locally. Join us in welcoming Dr. Hofer and embracing the future of orthopedics. HRMC. The right care is right here.
Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of Wolsey-Wessington School. Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Sandy's Cut and Curl, Santel Communications, Integra of Wolsey, Shooter Saloon, Dakota Environmental, H&S Heating and Cooling, Wolsey-Wessington School, and the City of Wolsey. Best of luck to the Warbirds from Onward Wolsey Business Association.
Number 9, Colin Hughes. Number 13.
And welcome back to Wolsey here, getting set for some playoff football tonight. And we haven't had a coin toss quite yet, haven't had a national anthem quite yet here. We'll be underway, I would say, probably 5, 6, 7 minutes here. Taking a look at the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds here for tonight. Again, 4-4, coming off a loss there last week.
Greg Vincent and Seth Speed.
Come in here tonight at 4-4, and as we talked about Coach DeRink about their end, they went 1-3 over their last 4 games, and pretty tough schedule in there as well, though, as they did take on Howard Bottom in there, and now we're going to get that national anthem break, so let's just send it back to the studios open-ended here. They will walk the flag right out on the field, so we'll be back in a few minutes here with kickoff on KOKK.
Of our national
Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkortson, agent at Volkortson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Stop into Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooter's has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooter's is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner. And, of course, Shooter's famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281 for your crop insurance needs.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Vern's Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
And welcome back to Wolsey. Getting set for some playoff football. Wolsey-Wessington, Chester. Getting ready here for captains to go to midfield, and we'll be a couple minutes from kickoff here as we'll get find out who's going to get the ball first and everything right here. We'll take a look at your starting lineups in a moment.
One last reminder before the captain's meeting that you're passive for tonight's game.
Well, thanks for tuning in for some playoff football here this evening. Chester comes to town, as I mentioned before, at 4-4. They won 3 out of their first 4 and then lost 3 out of their last 4. Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds a little bit of a different road. They won their first 2, lost 2, then win-loss to close out the year. A little bit of an up and down second half after nice starts for both of these squads. And both coaches kind of said the same thing. They figure pretty similar teams here and kind of expected to see kind of the same things from each other, if you will. Get your officials here in a few minutes. Didn't get a chance to grab those as they were running through the lineup. So we will get you officials here, brought to you, of course, by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Looks like the Chester Flyers won the toss. They deferred, and they will kick the football. So the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds will get the first look. Wolsey-Wessington offensively, Caleb Richmond, the quarterback. Running back is Gabe Case. The center is Cade Van Buskirk. The guards are Isaiah Sabalier and Damian Doris. Tight ends, Colin Hughes. Wide receiver, Ashton Hill, Peyton Rainford, Moshe Richmond. Caleb Richmond at quarterback. Again, Gabe Case at running back. Caden Carter will get in. We'll see Keaton Zomer. We'll see Carlos Cristales. For Chester defensively, Luke Arneson, the nose tackle. Will Seeley and Dalton Reef, the ends. Linebackers are Garrett Hansen, Alfred Frankenhoff, Braden Scott, and Jackson Opdahl. D-backs are Zach Moyer and Jovi Wolf. And been told by numerous sources to keep an eye on Mr. Wolf this evening, as he is one of those do-it-all. Apparently we'll see him line up a bunch of different ways, as we'll see the Chester Flyers as a team. From what I've been told, a lot of different looks here tonight offensively. Speaking of, Wolf will kick it off. He will kick left to right. Moshe Richmond back to return. He'll line up around his own 10. The run up by Wolf and the kick, and they're going to try the onside kick, and it didn't get far enough. Flags will come out. The Flyers roll the dice to start the game, and they will give the Warbirds the football on their end of the field. Wait for him to figure it out. Came to rest about the 48, 49. That's right where they're going to get it. So 1st and 10 for the Warbirds. Wolsey-Wessington tonight. We'll go with Richmond from the gun. Case right there. 3 receivers. They'll load up the right-hand side. Carey will actually go to Moshe, and right up the middle, he'll pick up 4 or maybe 5 yards. So Richmond, at least early on, out of the backfield tonight, will pick up 4, set up a 2nd and 6. Well, we've seen a couple of different players out of the backfield this year. Austin Wyant, we've seen Gabe Case, and in fact, I think Case is lined up back there now. A couple wide receivers left and a wing left. Is again Moshe. Caleb from the gun. He'll move Case to his left on a 2nd and 6 from the Chester 45. Flyers try the onside kick to start the game. Case dances through, and he is awful close to that marker. I think he's going to be about a yard short. Over on the tackle. Frankenhoff, and set up now a 3rd and 1 as the Warbirds will face an early 3rd down. They'll be at 3rd and 1 at the Flyer 40-yard line. Motion left to right is Rainford. The snap, they fake the handoff. Richmond going to keep it himself. He's got blockers and a little bit of room. Turns the corner at the 40, at the 35. Pushed out around the 33. And he'll pick up around 7, and that'll be enough for a Warbird first down. So Wolsey-Wessington trying to strike first. They did get the football first to start this game. Chester wins the toss, defers. Caleb Richmond under center. Couple of backs, 1st and 10. About the 34. Moshe in the backfield. They got a hand on him. He got away from the first guy, couldn't get away from the second. Jackson Optel over to help to make the stop, and I think Seeley, as this is going to go for a loss of around 3.
Loss is 3 yards. 3 yards.
It is 3, so 2nd and around 13. Warbirds the 37-yard line of the Flyers. Handoff here to Case. Case breaks through the first wave, second wave into the secondary. He's going to get the first down and then some. Needed 13, and he got about 17 or 18. So Case going to move the chains for Wolsey-Wessington. Warbirds trying to strike first here at home. Got a home playoff game despite that loss in week, well, I guess what's technically week 8, although they do have a week 0, which never made sense to me. Here's Case up the middle, and again, past that first wave, a pretty decent gain. It's going to be pretty close to 6.
Second down 5. From the 15-yard line.
Gain of 6 first, 2nd and 4. So now Richmond under center. No, now they'll back it away. They're thinking about it. Possibly changing the call there. Now Richmond back up and under center on a 2nd and close to 4. Case to the right-hand side. Grinding right at the marker. Needed 4 and got about 3 of them. Bring up 3rd and around 1. Scott making the stop there. So the Warbirds at the 10, just outside of it, 3rd and 1. Trying to strike first here at home. Moshe the carry, cuts it back, and we'll get the first down inside the 10.
10-yard Warbird first down. On the 7-yard line, first and goal for Wolsey-Wessington.
So Richmond again from the gun, now on a 1st and goal. Hand off again, Moshe, right side, head down inside the 5.
Picks up about 2 yards.
Warbirds again trying to strike first. 7:45 left opening quarter. Moshe going to line up a wing left this time. Case out of the backfield. Caleb from the gun on a 2nd and goal from just inside the 5. And the pitch. No, Caleb's going to keep it himself, and he'll go down for a big loss. Loss of around 5 or 6. And we'll bring him back outside the 10, or right about at the 10. So 3rd and goal around the 10. Warbirds trying to strike first. Chester went for the onside kick. Didn't quite get it the required 10 yards, so Warbirds had pretty good field position to start this game. Trying to capitalize on that, but now a 3rd and goal from the 10. Caleb from the gun, Case to his right. Motion man right to left is Rainford. Here's a flag, and we'll step back 5 more. So now a 3rd and goal from the 15.
Still 3rd down. On the 15-yard line, it is 3rd and goal.
So the Warbirds now on a 3rd and goal from the 15. So that's Rainford in motion, left to right. No, that's Case. They fake the handoff. Caleb going to keep it himself, and he is in for the touchdown. And that was Moshe lining up at quarterback. So from 15 yards out, the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds will strike first.
Richmond.
Comes with 6:23 to play in the first. 15-yard Moshe Richmond run. And now they will bring Borglund on to try to add the extra point. Awaiting the snap here for the extra point. Boogholm's kick is down. It's up and good. 7-0 Wolsey-Wessington, 6:23 to play opening quarter. Warbirds lead 7-0. We're back to the studios for 2 minutes. 2 minutes on KOKK.
Truly the right home. This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when your kids are heading off to college in a few years, or paying for a view of the lake when you are hardly home, probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC
Okay, let's...
State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Zach Moyer.
With nearly 100
All right, can I have it back?
12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top.
I'll take it back after this one if we can do that.
#1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales,
After this one, back to me.
entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Welcome back to Wolsey.
2 yards. Second down.
Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds strike first. The Flyers going to pick up about 3 on their opening play. They'll set up on a 2nd and 7, just shy of their own 40 here. Wolf trying to get the corner, and does. He got a block 2 out across midfield. Down the sideline, 40, 31 man left to beat. He is gone. Jovi Wolf from 63, but there is a flag on the play. And the officials are indicating that this one is coming back. So Wolf's 63-yard run will come back on a hold. And the Flyers will look at a 2nd and 17. And the Warbirds might have dodged an early bullet here with 5:31 to play in the opening quarter, leading 7-0. See where they mark them back to around the 30-yard line, so it'll be 15 on 2nd down. So 2nd and 15. Wolf from the gun, straight to Wolf. Wolf jukes, trying to get outside and dropped after a very short loss. Or a very short gain, excuse me. And we'll set up 3rd and around 14 as Caden Carter over to make the stop. Quarterback Lake Wold coming to the sideline here. Chester, Braden Scott, the center. Guards Will Seeley, Dalton Reeve. Tight end Alfred Frankenhoff. Jackson Opdahl, a wideout. Jovi Wolf, a wideout. Zach Moyer, a wideout. Lake Wold, the quarterback. Garrett Hansen out of the backfield. We'll see Owen Pickard. We'll see Aiden Hilbelink. Wolf in motion left to right. Snap to Wold. Wold looking to dump it off to Wolf, but Wolf well covered, and Wold scattered out of the pocket, and his pass ahead is complete, but it's going to be a short gain here of around maybe 2 yards. Well, maybe 3. So now a 4th and around 11 or so. Wolsey-Wessington defense standing pat there, of course, minus that 63-yard run called back on a hold. Now they'll leave Wolf, the lone man, in the backfield. Lake Wold is there. I got the bad angle. Direct snap as Wolf. Yep, he is the punter as well. Like I said, kind of does everything he can for this team. Takes a nice bounce back inside. Moshe going to pick it up inside the 25. Crossfield across the 30, the 35. Got a block out across the 40, and he's out to around the 43-yard line.
20-yard return.
So pretty nice return for Moshe Richmond as the Flyers score a touchdown, but called back on a penalty. End up turning it over. They punt it away, and Wolsey-Wessington will take over. Chance to add on to this 7-0 lead. 3:45 to play in the opening quarter. So 1st and 10 for the Warbirds. Their own 44. Got it last time about midfield, able to punch it in. Sitting here at their own 44. Caleb from the gun. Couple of receivers left. Wing left as well. Handoff Case. Followed the blocks right up the gut. Pickup of a few. Case in for around 3. Leave them with 2nd and 7. Defensively, for Chester. Play about 11, maybe 12. They said they would bring about 18. It looks like that's where they're at tonight. Well, maybe 19. Second and around 7. Wolsey-Wessington their own 42. Richmond going to swing the pass outside to Moshe. Moshe had to catch it behind him. Nice one-hand catch. And defender right there on top of him, though, and a quick stop for Dalton Reef. So the completed pass going to go for a loss of around a yard. So now a third and around 8. Warbirds just across the 45. They need about the 46 of the Flyers. Richmond from the gun. Couple of receivers left. Loading up that left side. Case over there. Moshe over there. Case gets the handoff. Got the corner. Didn't get the block he needed, though, across the 50. And he's down to around the 48-yard line. So he'll pick up around 6 or so, but going to leave them shy of the first down. They're going to be about 3 yards shy, and we'll see if they go for it here. I would imagine probably go for it territory as on the Flyer side of the 50-yard line, about the 48. So they'll go for it on a 4th and 3. Caleb from the gun, couple of receivers left. Long call, trying to get somebody across the line early. Doesn't get that done. Ready for the snap on a 4th, or they'll take the timeout. No, he'll snap the football, hand off to Case, and Case blown up right up the middle for nothing, and they will turn it over on downs.
Their ball on the 47-yard line.
And the very first play here, they're going back to Wolf, or a run to the right side. They actually know for the first time tonight we see the tailback a third time, maybe Alfred Frankenoff. There we go. Third time a charm, I guess, is good for 7. 2nd and 3 in Warbird territory at the Warbird 45. They'll go Frankenhoff again. He spun around right at the first down marker, and I think he kind of got spun to the first down. And, well, he's walking a little gingerly on that ankle, heading back to the side, or heading back to the huddle, as he got, again, spun all the way around. Frankenhoff will stay out there. First and 10, Warbird 43. Chester trying to square this thing up. They trail 7-0, 38 seconds to play opening quarter. This time they'll go outside, and it's Hansen. And Hansen following the blocks to the 35, and now we're going to have a flag on Chester. So another hold against the Flyers. And this will mark us back to close to a 1st and 20. So first and pretty close to 20. Chester all bunched at the line. They'll give it to Wolf, looking for the far side. He didn't get the block. He tried to cut it back, and he is swallowed up for another loss. Van Buskirk finished him off. Initial contact, I think, was Colin Hughes. And this will be about 3 more. Oh, maybe even 4. It's going to be the end of the opening quarter here in Wolsey, as Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds lead after 1, 7-0. Let's take a 60-second break. Back in a minute on KOKK.
Chester 0.
You scream, we all scream
Yeah.
for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream.
Okay,
of course.
so why
Get your
could this be
favorite cold
happening?
treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ blizzards. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake or a DQ blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows.
Check.
Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
And welcome back to Wolsey. All right then, Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds a 7-0 lead. Chester with the football set up on a second and around 23. 2 10-yard penalties against Chester. One called back a touchdown. This one made a first and long even longer. Quarterback Wold almost tackled, so he will pitch it away to Hansen. And Hansen able to lean in, or not Hansen, number 10, Zach Moyer, able to lean in for a very short gain. Well, it might even have been a short loss. Will be a loss of around 1. So third and around 24 yards for Chester. 7-0 Wolsey-Wessington. 11:20 to play here in the first half. Back to pass is Lake Wold. Wold looking right side. Passes over his intended receiver of Joey Wolf. So Wold early on, 2 for 3 for 2 yards. And this will set up a fourth and about 24, and I assume we'll have Joey Wolf backing up to kick it away. Wolf with a step will kick it around his own 36 or so.
Wolf, back to punt.
And we'll see they're making sure that he doesn't fake it, and that looks like he was for a moment, and he'll end up kicking it off the side of his foot and out of bounds around the 45. And I don't know if that was the plan, but Wolf kind of making it look like he was going to fake it and then put the foot to it and just didn't make very good contact. So short punt. Wolsey-Wessington will take over just shy of midfield, about their own 46. Warbirds a score on a Moshe Richmond touchdown run of 15 yards. We'll hold on with the extra point. The only score in this game so far, 11:08 to play in the first half. Warbirds left to right here, first and 10, their own 46. Caleb from the gun, couple of receivers to each side. Now a little motion left to right for Moshe. Caleb, the handoff to Case, right side, tripped up at midfield, and pickup is around 3. Well, scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care. We'll try to get you a Tiger update. They kick off at 7 p.m., so it'll be a little bit for an update on that. That one's over on Tiger 95. So that was second and 6 for Wolsey-Wessington. Caleb bringing the play in from the sideline. Moshe a wing left. Peyton Rainford wide to the right. Case lone man in the backfield with Caleb from the gun on a second and 6 just shy of midfield. It'll be Case again. Right side he got a block. 45 head down into the defender to the 43, and he will pick up the first down. Case will pick up 7. Jovi Wolf over on the tackle.
First down for the Warbirds. Ball is on the 44-yard.
So a first down for Wolsey-Wessington. Fresh set of downs from the Flyer 44. Caleb up and under center. Double wing, single back is Case. They'll give it to Moshe coming across, and Moshe got a block, and he's going to cross field inside the 30, 25, 20, 15, finally wrapped up and dropped inside the 10. So about 35 for Moshe, and another big play here for the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds, as it looks like they'll be first and goal. 9:28 left here in the first half. 7-0 Wolsey-Wessington. So now first and goal. They'll give it to Moshe again. Try to dance through the right side, and pickup is around 4. So Moshe out of the backfield here this evening has seen a bunch of different looks on the season here. I think this is the 4th time I'll see them this year. Well, I can think of definitely 4 or 5 different backs that have been featured at different times. Here's the handoff to Moshe, and he is immediately tackled. This looks like a no-gainer. Hansen to make the stop from the linebacker spot. 8:20 left here in the half. 7-0 Wolsey-Wessington, though, threatening. 3rd and goal from around the 3 or 4 yard line. Caleb from the gun, Case to his left. Receivers now to the left side. Richmond awaits the snap on a 3rd and goal from the 5. It'll be Case inside the 5, and he's in for a touchdown. So the second score will come with 7:58 to play in the first half. 5-yard Gabe Case run. And we will await Bogholm's extra point. Rainford will hold just inside of 8 minutes, 13-0. Bogholm's kick is up, and it's 14-0. Back in 60 seconds, 1 minute on KOKK.
Brand new vehicle, need a low monthly payment? At Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron, it's the least we can do. Leased vehicles mean reduced maintenance costs and tax benefits. Save on a new Buick Encore GX. Lease now only $399 a month. Or choose a 2024 Chevy Trax. Lease for only $299 a month. Drive home a new GMC 1500 Crew Cab. Lease for $642 a month. It's the least we can do at the new Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron. New name, same great service.
Are you ready for a new era in orthopedic care? HRMC introduces Dr. Kevin Hofer, a proud Huron native, bringing revolutionary orthopedic care to our community. Dr. Hofer offers expertise in robotic-assisted surgery for less pain and a faster recovery. Superior orthopedic care is available locally. Join us in welcoming Dr. Hofer and embracing the future of orthopedics. HRMC, the right care is right here.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. Just inside 8 minutes left. Bogholm on to kick after the Warbirds' second touchdown across the 20, received at the 25, back across the 30, and that's about it for this Flyer return. Wolsey-Wessington. Set up defensively here after their second rushing touchdown of the day. This one from 5 yards out. Bogholm 2 for 2 on extra points. Wolf, the handoff. They give it to the tailback Hansen, and Hansen initially bounced it outside, but went to dart back in, gets ahead for a gain of pretty close to 8 yards. Caden Carter make the stop as the Warbirds will set up to defend a second short. 7.5 to play in the first half. We'll get you scoreboard updates as soon as they, well, really as soon as they become available. Not a lot of action going on until 7. I know got another 9-man game we can pass along here in a bit. And the handoff again is Hansen, and he dives ahead for the first down. Gain of 4 or 5 will give the Chester Flyers another first down. 1st and 10, their own 44. Remember, stay tuned at halftime. We'll get the numbers from the first half of this one. We'll get you any scores we can pass along, courtesy of the Mirror Family Hair Care. Get your officials, too. Here's Hansen again. Tripped up, gain of a couple. Looks like they'll give him credit for around 2, make it 2nd and around 8. Lake Wold, the quarterback for Chester, although doesn't always line up at quarterback. They got a lot of different looks. A couple of them include Wolf taking the handoff. Here's Wold, back to pass. Pass complete. Inside the 45. Oh, and he shook a tackler. He's gone down the sideline. 1 man left to beat, and that's going to be a Chester touchdown. Let's see who that one ended up going to, but it will be a 56-yard touchdown. Will Seeley on the touchdown. So 56 on the score. And the Flyers will have, guess who? Jovi Wolf on to kick the extra point. Hold is down, Wolf's kick is up, and it is good. 6:15 to play in the first half, 14-7. Warbirds' lead is a touchdown. We're back in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of Wolsey-Wessington School. Onward Wolsey includes 281 Travel Center, Roll and Wheel Restaurant, American Trust Insurance, American Bank and Trust, Buzzin' Coffee, McGilvery Heating and Cooling, Mid-Dakota, Pullman Well Drilling, and Cane Creek Outfitters. Best of luck to the Warbirds from Onward Wolsey Business Association.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 6:15 to play first half, 14-7. The Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds lead. Chester puts up their first score, a 56-yard pass from Lake Wold to Will Seeley. Here's the run up, and the kick is kind of a squibber. It did bounce over the second wave for the Warbirds, so Wolsey-Wessington going to have to get on top of it, and it looks like they did. So the Warbirds take back over 1st and 10. Go from about their own 24 after giving up the first Flyer touchdown of the night. It'll be Caleb Richmond from the gun, 1st and 10, their own 24. Couple of receivers to the near side of the field. And the man in motion, Rainford, is going to get the carry. Nope, it was Richmond. Caleb to the near side. Gain of 6, so a second and around 4 for the Warbirds. They'll be about their own 25-yard line. Or excuse me, their own 30. Caleb again from the gun. Case out of the backfield. Moshe a wing left. They'll give Case the handoff. And right side leads in for about 3. Bring up third and a short one. Warbirds will go about 3rd and 1, their own 34, 5:18 to play first half. They will kick the ball away to Chester to start the second half, as they did get the first possession of this game. And the handoff, and Case gets blown up immediately. Quickly through is number 7, Dalton Reef. And Reef met Case and just put it on him. That'll go for a loss of about 4. And we'll set up a 4th and about 5 as the Warbirds will go from their own 30. Well, it's about 4, maybe 4.5, and it looks like they're going to at least line up to go for it. They've got Moshe, lone man in the backfield, couple of receivers to the far side of the field. Case is in motion, and they'll give it off to Case, and Case is over the 40 to 45 to midfield, still fighting. Spun around by Wolf and brought out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So 20 for Case, and with Moshe Richmond lining up there by himself. Of course, a couple options for the Warbirds. Could kick it if he had to. Could obviously run it himself, which we've seen a couple times tonight. And this time they catch him slipping with Gabe Case. 1st and 10 Warbirds, Chester's 45-yard line. Richmond from the gun. Hand off Case, right side, try to bounce off. Oh, did bounce off the first would-be tackler. And dives ahead for 5. Joey Wolf over to make the stop for Chester, and the gain closer to 4. And we'll bring up 2nd and around 6. 4 minutes to play in the half. 14-7. Wolsey-Wessington. Here's Richmond under center. Tightening things up as Hughes will get the carry. Follows the Case block. Left side, Hughes in for 3, 4. And they'll mark him with the end of forward motion at about the 5-yard mark. So 3rd and around 1 or 2 from the Chester 36. 3:25 left in the half. Warbirds again, that touchdown lead. Moshe a wing left. Wing right is Hughes. Lone back is Case. Handoff is Gabe Case. First down. And a few more. Needed about 2. Got about 4. Fresh set of downs for the Warbirds with 3:05 to play in the first half. Both teams all their timeouts. And again, Chester will get the football after the break. They did win the toss. They deferred. It was Richmond from the gun. Couple of receivers wide left. And now are we going to have a timeout? We will. 2:44 to play first half. 14-7 Wolsey-Wessington. We're back in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
In Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooters has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooters is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner, and of course Shooters' famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooters Saloon in Wolsey.
Of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281 for your crop insurance needs.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports. Hey.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 2:44 to play until the halftime break as the Warbirds looking at a first and 10 after a Gabe Case run for a first down. They'll go first and 10, the Chester 32. Caleb from the gun. Again, it's Case. Bounces it back. Pick up of around maybe 3 or 4. Down inside the 30 there as pick up around 4. Second and 6. 2:20 to play here in the first half as Caleb will go from the gun. Gabe Case to his right. Rainford to the right. Richmond to the left. Here's the snap and the handoff. Nope, Caleb kept it himself. Trying to get the corner. He got a block across inside the 20, inside the 15, and down to around the 11 or so. Pick up of around 18 for Caleb, and they will get a chance to get a first down here. I don't think he's inside the 10. Nope, he's down to the 12. So Warbirds first and 10 on the 12. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Wolsey-Wessington 14, Chester 7. Warbirds built a 14-0 lead, gave up a touchdown on the last drive, and now trying to answer that score here. Case, handoff, right side, slips the first tackle, stretches out around the 5, and it looks like he'll pick up around 6.
Case on the run.
Second and around 4 from outside the 5-yard line. Richmond under center, double wing, single back. Case that single back. Case will get the carry, right side. He's tripped up at the line by Scott and leans in for another yard or two. Be third and less than a yard from the 4. So the Warbirds do have an opportunity to get a fresh set of downs should they not score the touchdown. Caleb going to keep it himself again, and he's in for 6.
Touchdown. Number one.
So a 4-yard touchdown for Caleb Richmond. This will come with 1:02 to play in the second. 4-yard Caleb Richmond run, and now Bogholm is on to try to convert his third extra point. 2 for 2 on the night right now. 20-7, 1:02 to play in the first half. Rainford just awaiting the snap. There it is. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it is no good. 1:02 to play first half. 20-7. Wolsey-Wessington. Back in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
Nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Verns Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Verns Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Verns Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of Wolsey-Wessington School. Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Sandy's Cut and Curl, Santel Communications, Agtegra of Wolsey, Shooter Saloon, Dakota Environmental, H&S Heating and Cooling, Wolsey-Wessington School, and the City of Wolsey. Best of luck to the Warbirds from Onward Wolsey Business Association.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey. 1:02 remaining here in the first half as Warbirds put up the touchdown, did not convert the extra points, and at a 20-7 lead as Bogholm is on to kick it away after the third Warbird touchdown of the night. This one received back around the 15. They'll cross field and give it off to Joey Wolf. Little stiff arm out across the 30, down to around the 35, down there by Gabe Case. And Wolsey-Wessington will set up to defend here and try to keep things under control for 54 seconds, as they do have that 20-7 lead. They will give the ball back to Chester after the break, so of course the Flyers would fully expect them to take some shots downfield, try and sneak one out before the break, as you will get it back after the half. Wolf in motion. Swing it back to him. Now Wolf back looking like he's going to pass it. Nope, tucks and runs. Reverses field, and oh boy, he better get away. And he does end up dumping it off. He threw it back to the quarterback. Oh, no, he did not. It wasn't the quarterback, but it was a completed pass. Wolf ahead to number 2. Braden Scott. Who I thought was the center. Yeah. I was kind of wondering about that. So the kid who caught it was the center. Is he an eligible receiver? 39 seconds here to play in the first half. They do have a flag on the field, and it will go against Chester. And again, I'm assuming, well, it's a 5-yard penalty. What is it? Any idea what that call was? Never seen that one. So they will back him up 5 yards. Set up a second and around 15. So now Lake Wold will take the snap on a 2nd and 16, and Wold back to pass here as again we near the break, and they get it back after halftime. So fully expected them to take a few shots. And is this one complete? I think it is. Oh, it was not. Incomplete. So Wold at the moment, 3 out of 5 for 59 yards and a touchdown. I think we're going to get a Chester timeout. 30 seconds to play in the first half. 20-7, Wolsey-Wessington leads Chester on a 3rd and 16 from their own 30. When we come back in 30 seconds, back in 30 on 1210 KOKK.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back to Wolsey. Scoreboard updates going to be brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care. We'll get you a Tiger update. They're set to kick off here real soon. We'll pass along anything else we can find as 20-7 here. Wolsey-Wessington in the lead. They're going to get a Wolf run here before the break. Nope, he held on to it and actually will end up being sacked. Boy, they fooled me. I thought they gave it to Wolf to the near side, but Lake Wold held on to it. And this one going to go for a loss of around 4 or 5 more. I think they'll probably just let the clock run out on this half, and that is what they're going to do. So at the half here in Wolsey, the Warbirds in the opening round of the 9A football playoffs lead Chester. Wolsey-Wessington 20, Chester 7. We're back in 2 minutes with a halftime show. 2 minutes on KOKK.
For some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooters has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooters is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner and, of course, Shooters' famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooters Saloon in Wolsey.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281. For your crop insurance needs.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one that's built to last a long time. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Vern's Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Vern's Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when your kids are heading off to college in a few years or paying for a view of the lake when you are hardly home probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
This is Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting. It's halftime.
It is, and welcome back to Wolsey here as we are at halftime. The Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds out in front of the Chester Flyers by a score of 20-7, and we'll start off our halftime report with a look at the first half scoring summary. Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds would score first, 6:23 to play in the opening quarter, a 15-yard Moshe Richmond run. Andres Bogholm would add on the extra point. It was 7-0 Wolsey-Wessington. Warbirds would get another with 7:58 to play in the second, a 5-yard Gabe Case run. Bogholm would tack on another extra point, and it was 14-0 Wolsey-Wessington. Chester would strike their first score with 6:15 to play in the half. 56-yard pass, Lake Wold to Will Seeley. The extra point by Jovi Wolf was good. It was 14-7. And Wolsey-Wessington, after getting it back, would take a nice long drive, cap it off with a 4-yard Caleb Richmond touchdown run. That would come with 1:02 to play in the second. Andres Bogholm would missed the extra point on that attempt, end up 2 out of 3 in the first half, and leads us to our halftime score of Wolsey-Wessington 20, Chester 7. Back to the studios for another 2 minutes. Come back with more numbers. 2 minutes on KOKK.
Innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and
2-minute break
technology.
on KOKK.
They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate-dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ blizzards. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake or a DQ blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Scoreboard updates are brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care downtown Huron, 4th Street Southeast, downtown Huron. You can get an appointment with Lori by calling 605-883-HAIR. You can call or text Kylie for an appointment at 605-553-1628. The Mirror does accept walk-ins. They're located 35 4th Street Southeast, downtown Huron. Lori and Kylie offering cuts, colors, waxes, perms, hair treatments, shampoo sets, eyelash extensions, services for the whole family. Again, stop in 35 4th Street Southeast, or call Lori at 605-883-HAIR, or call or text Kylie at 605-553-1628. The Mirror Family Hair Care located in downtown Huron, and they do bring us our scoreboard updates as just smaller school playoff football going on tonight as the Huron Tigers are underway. That is a regular season matchup as they host Yankton tonight at Tiger Stadium, and again, that one is just underway. Just shy of halftime, Hitchcock-Tulare leading Lemon McIntosh 28-18. We got Wolsey leading Chester here 20-7 at the half, and Rapid City Christian out in front of Woonsocket-Wessington Spring Sanborn Central with 10 minutes to play in the game. Rapid City Christian all over him, 36-7. Actually, no, that one is at Wessington Springs as the Blackhawks having a rough go of it at home against Rapid City Christian. So again, 36-7. Rapid City Christian leads Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central. 10 minutes to play there. Halftime here, Wolsey-Wessington leads Chester 20-7. Hitchcock-Tulare in front of Lemon McIntosh 28-18. End of the half there. And Huron and Yankton just underway. And that is your full scoreboard update. Scoreboard updates are brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care downtown Huron. Take a 2-minute time out again. Come back with the unofficial statistics. I keep them myself, so they're close. They're in the ballpark. We'll take a look at them after another 2-minute timeout. It's the halftime show here from Wolsey. Warbirds lead 20-7. Flyers will get the ball after the break. We'll talk more from the halftime show here in Wolsey after a 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes on KOKK.
Cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
Want a brand new vehicle? Need a low monthly payment? At Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron, it's the least we can do. Leased vehicles mean reduced maintenance costs and tax benefits. Save on a new Buick Encore GX. Lease now only $399 a month. Or choose a 2024 Chevy Trax. Lease for only $299 a month. Drive home a new GMC 1500 Crew Cab. Lease for $642 a month. It's the least we can do at the new Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron. New name, same great service.
Are you ready for a new era in orthopedic care? HRMC introduces Dr. Kevin Hofer, a proud Huron native, bringing revolutionary orthopedic care to our community. Dr. Hofer offers expertise in robotic-assisted surgery for less pain and a faster recovery. Superior orthopedic care is available locally. Join us in welcoming Dr. Hofer and embracing the future of orthopedics. HRMC. The right care is right here.
Onward Wolsey Business Association supports all activities of Wolsey-Wessington School. Onward Wolsey Business Association includes Sandy's Cut and Curl, Santel Communications, Agtegra of Wolsey, Shooter Saloon, Dakota Environmental, H&S Heating and Cooling, Wolsey-Wessington School, and the City of Wolsey. Best of luck to the Warbirds from Onward Wolsey Business Association.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back to Wolsey here, halftime as the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds lead Chester by a score of 20-7. Taking a look at the numbers from the first half of this one, the Flyers in 5 passing attempts are 3 out of 5 for 59 yards and a touchdown. Jovi Wolf a catch for 3, Will Seeley a catch for 56 and a score, and Zach Moyer a catch for -1. Again, Lake Wold right now 3 of 5 for 59 yards and a touchdown, a 56-yarder to Will Seeley. Not much more on the ground. Lake Wold a carry -5. He got sacked to end the half. Garrett Hansen 3 carries 14 yards. Alfred Frankenhoff 2 carries 10 yards. Jovi Wolf 3 carries 3 yards. The Flyers were penalized 3 times for 25 yards. One called back a 63-yard touchdown and one called back a 35-yard gain. So definitely not a lot of penalties in the first half, but some costly ones for the Chester Flyers. So again, Chester with somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 on the ground, 60 through the air, and 25 penalty yardage through the first 2 quarters. For the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds, all rushing yards tonight. They have not attempted a pass, or at least I don't have them down for one. Colin Hughes a carry for 5. Caleb Richmond 5 carries for 30 yards and a touchdown. Moshe Richmond 9 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. And Gabe Case 18 carries for 93 yards and a touchdown. So the Warbirds right around 185 or so on the ground, no passing yards, and just a single 5-yard penalty against them in the first half of play. The Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds lead on the scoreboard as well, 20-7. Send it back to the studios for another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with the second half of play here. You're listening to 9A High School playoff football live from Wolsey. Wolsey-Wessington leading Chester here at the half, 20-7. And I'm just kind of stalling here because I think they're going to put up another 3. And yes, that's the case. So we'll take a 2-minute break. Come back in 2 minutes, and we'll be ready for a second half of football on KOKK.
This is Crystal Volkwartson.
p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey.
Action news on the scene. Once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly
check.
It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft.
So why is it looping back?
Yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281 for your crop insurance needs.
It seems like nothing's built to last these days. Well, here's one
check
a long time. Portable creep feeders from Burns Manufacturing in Wessington. These creep feeders are built with convenience and durability in mind. Feed flow is easily adjustable with an agitation bar to prevent bridging and snug-fitting lids. Portable creep feeders from Burns Manufacturing are made locally in Wessington, South Dakota. Put a portable creep feeder from Burns Manufacturing of Wessington into your farming operation.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
And welcome back to Wolsey. Second half ready to get underway. So the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds a 20-7 lead here at the half. We mentioned some other scores brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care. Wolsey-Wessington or Wessington Springs Woonsocket Sanborn Central trailing big against Rapid City Christian. Hitchcock-Tulare up big. And the Huron Tigers had yet to report, as that one was pretty early on. In fact, just kick it off there at 7. Hitchcock-Tulare 28-18, lead over Lemon McIntosh, and Rapid City Christian has defeated Woonsocket and Wessington Springs Sanborn Central. The final score there is 36-7. So the Blackhawks go 7-0 the first 7 games of the regular season. They lose the regular season finale to Rapid City Christian and then host that same team in the opening round of the playoffs. And Christian figured them out. 36-7 the final. Blackhawks eliminated. Hitchcock-Tulare again a 10-point lead. Wolsey-Wessington up 13. And Huron and Yankton, which again is a final regular season matchup. Yet to report, although it is underway.
Bohom will place the ball on the tee for the Warbirds to start the second half. Wolf and Moyer back near the 20-yard line to receive the opening kick.
So the Chester Flyers will start the second half with the football here. They'll go on to kick it away right to left, and the Warbirds gonna swim it. It went through Wolf's hands. And
No
the Players
return.
gonna have to get down. They did
Ball
get on
down
top
to
of it,
about
and
the
they'll take
31-yard
over
line.
around their own 30. Oops, sorry. So Chester 1 touchdown in the first half was the passing touchdown to Will Seeley.
Flyers ball for the first possession of the
Largely
second
in
half.
check today.
Starting on the 31-yard line.
They'll go right back
Run
to the
up
run,
the
pick
middle.
up around
Moves forward around 5 yards.
4.
Leaf on the right.
Yep.
To the 36.
Second
and 6.
6, about their own 36-yard line. And they'll bunch it up to start the half. This time they'll go right in.
Right, stop for no gain. And by Hanson, 36.
That appears to be the case, as this will go for no gain, so it'll go 36.
On the 36-yard line.
Shotgun, one wide each side, a motion man left to right. Back to pass is Wolf, flushed out. Now looking to run it. Nope, swings it ahead. Pass complete to Wolf to 45 to 50. Across midfield, he got a
Pass
block.
on the right side is complete for Wolf. He's across midfield. Inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. The first down for the Flyers.
Chester coming out of that break. Again, win the toss. They defer. Kick it away. Warbirds did score on that opening drive. Chester get one to start the second half.
First down on the 43-yard line.
Now Warbird territory from the 42. Hanson the handoff, and Hanson runs into Hughes, and that will be it
Hanson
for that
on the
run.
run. Stop over the line of
Finish the
scrimmage
whole
by
thing
Tom
off by
Hughes.
Isaiah
50 yards.
Savalier.
Second
We'll give
and
a
9.
gain of around 1, so second
At
and
the
9.
42-yard line.
Wolf again from the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Little man in the backfield, Hansen. He's out quickly. Hansen out to throw the block as they complete the pass to Wolf.
Green light to here. This is now first down for the Flyers.
30-yard line. It should be another fresh set of down. Our game is around a dozen. First and 10, Chester at the Warbird 31. 30 and a half. Well, for the Chester Flyers, not a lot of offensive placement.
First down for the Flyers.
And runs and 7 passes.
Ball in the 30-yard line.
Long, sustained drives, all running plays throughout the first half. We'll change it up the play slightly. The handoff is to Hansen. Hansen skips the first would-be tackler, but can't outrun the second. We'll pick up maybe a yard or 2.
Taken down by Moshe Richmond on the second hit.
Pick up here looks to be about 3 maybe.
Jared Hansen's run to the left side picks up 3 yards.
Hansen 3 carries, 4 yards in this half, 6 carries, 18 yards in the game. As it has been
Second and
tough
7
sledding for this
on the
Chester offense.
28-yard
They find
line.
themselves down 20, just 20 to 7. 8:20 to play third quarter. Wolf from the gun, motion man left to right. Is Wolf. They'll swing him out for the possible screen. Nope, Wolf gonna take off running. Trying to get a block outside and bounce off the guy that nearly tackled him. Stopped his momentum just enough that the second guy can finish him off. And Wolf is gonna be in for a run of around 6.
This game is a ball.
And we'll bring up
6, 3rd and 2
a 3rd and around 2.
from the 23-yard line.
Wolf again from the gun. Hansen to his right. Again, Wolf in motion left to right. They'll swing him out, kind of a safety valve, and Wolf will go to him. The pass is complete.
Pass is complete on the right side.
The 15.
Number 1, Joe Wolf.
And another fresh set of downs. We'll see where they mark him. Looks to be around 8.
First down for the Flyers inside the 15.
Closer to 10, I guess, as they line up now at the 13, 14-yard line. First and 10, Chester is the, well, I guess they're just inside the 15. First and 10, Flyers as they try to cut it to a score. They trail 27.
First and 10 for the Flyers.
7-10.
And 14-yard line. First down.
This is 9A opening round football live from Wolsey.
There he is. He's wide open.
Wolf and Wolf looking to pass. Don't find anybody, and he's going to get sacked.
Stop for no gain. Gave you a pace on the tackle.
Pace on the stop.
Loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Go for a loss of around a yard. 2nd and 11. Now outside or right at the 15. Nearing the midway point already of the third quarter here.
In the 15-yard line.
In the third.
2nd and 11.
A 20-7 Warbird lead. Wolf, the boys trying to do something about that. 2nd and 11 from the Warbird 15. Quick pass. Toby Wolf complete inside the 5. Head down.
Pass complete on the slant for Wolf.
Really close to the first down marker.
Near a first down.
On the 5.
Looks like it might be just shy of the official back.
Less than a yard short. We'll call it 3rd and 1.
And he was, so they'll call it 3rd or 2nd, maybe 3rd. It should be 3rd, maybe, or 3rd and 1. And the handoff here is in for the touchdown.
Up the middle touchdown for the Flyers.
Let's see who that one was, but it'll be a 6-yard score.
From 6 yards.
Who scored that touchdown? Who scored the touchdown? What'd you say? Who scored the touchdown?
Flyers will attempt the PAT.
6:02 to play in the third. Wolf is on to kick the extra point.
Just right.
Wolf will hold.
PAT.
And it
It's
is
good.
6:02 to play, quarter number 3.
Wolsey-Wessington 20.
Warbirds lead is a half
Chester
dozen. Back in a
14.
minute.
6:02 to play in the third quarter.
You know who that was? Was it over? 6 on the score. 6
I can't see that. Who scored that touchdown? Who scored it? The touchdown.
It's not just us then. Okay.
You're in the camera back there.
.602 to play here, third quarter.
Kicking
Wolsey-Wessington's
for the
lead
Flyers
down
will be number
to a
1,
half
Joby
dozen
Wolf.
as the Flyers score with their first
Moshe
possession of the second
Richmond.
half and burn about half of the quarter up.
Ready to
6:02
receive
to
for
play
the
here
Warbirds on the 20-yard line.
in quarter number 3 as the Warbirds will get the kick from Joby Wolf. Ready on the run up. Square up the middle. Nice bounce to Moshe back at the 20. Trying to cut it outside. Trying to get a stiff arm. Got it across the 25 to the 30. And that is going to be about it.
Returns that one for 11 yards.
Slows him down to stop the momentum around the 32. So 5:52 left in the third. 20-14. Wolsey-Wessington's lead is 6.
We can do this all day long.
Warbirds first and 10, their own 32 or 33-yard line.
Wolsey-Wessington starts this possession on the 33-yard line with 5:52 to play in the third quarter.
I wouldn't expect them to see a whole lot of it here. It's just get some runs in, keep that clock moving, and grind out a nice long drive.
Run right by Caleb Richmond.
Following the guard to the right side of your short game here, if anything. They might have ran him out of bounds for a short loss. We'll wait and see where they mark it. Nope, that is a short game. So second and around 9. Warbirds their own 33 or 34 here as they see their lead down to 6 points now, 20-14. Richmond up and under center. Double wing, single back is Case. Richmond and Rainford, I believe, the other two. Hughes is going to get the
Richmond on the left side.
Falls ahead for another very short game.
Ahead for a short game.
So third and pretty close to 9.
Like that Colin Hughes on the run.
As Chester's sideline fan base waking up a little bit here as they got that score in the second, come out with an early score here in the third, and now a big defensive stop. They're trying to make a big defensive stop. Same look, double wing, single back. Caleb Richmond under center. Moshe coming across right side, tried to slip through the first wing. Couldn't quite get there. He's out
to
to
the right
around
side, taking down
the 40-yard line.
inside the 40 at the 39.
Game's pretty close to 5, bring up fourth and around 3 or 4, and decision time here for Wolsey-Wessington. 4:15 to play in the third. They lead 20-14, and they're going to go for it on a 4th and 4 from their own 39-yard line. Caleb will go for the gun. 2 receivers left.
Kick it out.
Oh, it was Moshe, and the snap it over his head. He'll chase it out of the backfield. Trying to make something positive out of it. Losing the wrong side. And the Flyers will take over on a short field. First and 10 around 40. So Chester, who fell behind 14-0, got it back to 14-7, trailed 27 at the half. get the touchdown coming out of the break, and now hold the Warbirds to a 3-and-out.
First down for the Flyers on the 33-yard line.
Going for it on fourth. Flyers pretty good field position here. They'll run it right up the gut for a short gain, maybe a yard. 32.
Short gain on the play. Hanson's run picks up a long yard, makes it 2, 2nd and 8.
And around 8. Big thing for Chester on this drive. The short field already at the Warbird 31-yard line here on a 2nd and 8. It'll be Wolf from the gun. Wolf in motion left to right. Again, Hanson, right side, breaks through the first
Hanson for a first down for the Flyers. Inside the 20 near the 15.
About 17, pick up 14 for Hanson. And another fresh set of downs, and they will continue to gather momentum. 20-14, Warbirds lead at 6.
First and 10 for the Flyers from the 16.
In the third quarter. Chester got the ball after the break. 6-minute drive capped off with a touchdown. Warbirds a 3-and-out, and now Chester threatening. They got the option. They'll pitch it to Wolf. Wolf looking to pass it, and he will.
Wolf's pass on the left side is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 16.
Once earlier, and ended up completing a pass, I think, to the center. Anyway, they called that back, and at this time, the incompletion. Stops the clock at 2:36 left, third quarter. And Chester now on a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Flyers.
And off when it crosses, Wolf inside the 10.
Wolf
pumped and
run right.
Right about there, just inside the 10.
Third down.
Third around 3 or 4.
And about 4 on the 10-yard line.
2:10 left in the third. It's the Warbird defense starting to bend a little bit here as, again, Chester gets the score to open the half, cut it to 6, and now Flyers threatening again. Now a 3rd and 4 from the
3rd and 4.
The wing single back here is Hanson. Hanson will get the handoff, right side.
Down the middle.
Is he in? He's off the post. He is not.
Inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal for the Flyers. Inside the 5, give out the 4.
For the first
run
down.
By Hanson, stop at the line of scrimmage.
Hanson a short run, and they'll go 2nd.
2nd and goal.
Minute 20 here to play third quarter. As again, Chester now threatening to take the lead. Warbirds jumped out to a 14-0 advantage early. Chester cut it to 14-7. Birds extended it to 27 at the break.
From the 4.
Chester, a quick score here in the third, and now trying to do it again. Right side, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown on the right side from 4 yards. Late roll from 4 yards.
Blake rolled the 4-yard touchdown, and with 59 seconds to play here in the third. As Wolf come on for an extra point, it looks like that'll be the case. So Wolf will try to tack on the extra point.
Wolf on to kick the PAT.
20 with a minute left in the third. Wold the hold. Down, Wolf's kick is up, and that
blocked by Moshe Richmond. We are tied at 20.
All tied. Back to the studios for a minute. We're back in 60 seconds on KOKK. Let's take a 60-second break on KOKK. Just nothing, huh? Hey, there we go.
Shelby Wolf.
Welcome back to Wolsey
They're
here.
kicked off for the Flyers.
Chester Flyers have tied us up at 20. Flyers an immediate touchdown with an extra point. Now we see next touchdown, no extra point.
No return.
Warbirds with no return.
Ashton Hill.
On the kick is
Stealing
Ashton
the
Hill
kick.
down and around the 27 or so. Inside of a minute left here in the third as Wolsey-Wessington. This third quarter has been all Flyers.
56 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Just inside of a minute left here.
First down for the Wolverines. Ball is on the 27-yard line.
Ball marked at the 27. They'll go first and 10, and now it looks like we'll get
Timeout.
So we'll take another
Wolsey
60 back
Wessington.
in 1 minute, 60 seconds on KOKK. Man, I am so confused. How is that getting its audio from this when they're not even hooked up? They're not even hooked together. This is muted, so the only thing that should be getting audio from is its microphone.
Yeah, that's weird.
Chance to see who that was at They're going to go for a loss.
Maybe Kibble on the stop. Loss is 3, second and 13.
Definitely not the way the Warbirds envision this third quarter going here. It's now a second and 13 from their own 25-yard line. Game's tied at 20, and this looking to be maybe the final play here in the third. And back to pass is Caleb Richmond for the first time.
Richmond pass is intercepted.
The 35, the 30, 25, and 20.
Flyers will have the ball inside the 20-yard line.
Picked off the first pass attempt of the night by Caleb Richmond, and again they are set up on the short field.
Zach Moyer with the interception.
Zach Moyer with the pick. So the third quarter assault continues here by Chester.
3 seconds to play in the third quarter. First down.
And now they're going to
for
have
the Flyers on the 18-yard line.
at the Warbird 18. It'll be rolled under center.
Hand off, Hansen will stutter, hits the hole, and picks up around 3, and that'll do it.
Third quarter in,
3
time
quarters.
at
Fourth quarter will
20.
start with a 20-all
Flyers will
tie
have the
when we
ball
come back in a minute.
inside the 20-yard line to start the fourth.
KOKK. So what does it say it's getting its audio from? Built-in microphone. But if I hook them up... Oh, you switched sides again, did you? Nope.
Nutrition and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis. New and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Go back to Wolsey here. Fresh 12 on the board as again Chester will come out to start the fourth quarter tied at 20 after putting up 13 in the third, and now a second 8 from the Warbirds, 16 threatening again. They'll give it to Wolf. Wolf trying to get the corner. Got a block after about a 5-yard pickup. He dove ahead near the marker, but I think he's just shy. Wolf ahead for about 6. It'll be 3rd and 2, right about the 10. Wold under center. Hand off and dive down inside the 10, and that should be a first down. And it is. So first and goal for Chester. Couple of second half touchdowns. Frankenhoff run, a Wold run. Another big play, of course, that interception. First pass attempt of the game for Warbirds, picked off by Chester. Speaking of pass attempts, here's Wold, and his pass attempt tipped by Hill, and then caught by the Flyers for a touchdown. Going to go for 8 yards here. The officials talking it over real quick. We're fairly confident it's a score. No, they got the down marker there, so maybe. All right, well, they'll go for the 2-point conversion here. Motion man here, left to right, as Wold rolls out, looking for the quick pass, complete to Wolf for 2. 10:51 to play in the ballgame, 28-20. Here comes Chester in the lead. We're back in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Dakota Sports.
Welcome back to Wolsey here. Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds trailing now 28-20. Came out of the half with that 20-7 lead. And boy, this second half has been all Flyers. A couple of touchdowns in the third, one extra point, one missed. A touchdown here in the fourth and the two-point conversion. 28-20 Chester, 10:51 to play. Wolsey-Wessington will fall on the kick at the 30, and they will go first and 10 from that spot. Well, the Warbirds in the second half, 5 plays, 2 for negative yardage, 3 for positive yardage, and an interception that led to a Chester score. First and 10, their own 30. Richmond will go from the gun. Handoff is Moshe, and he's in for an 11-yard gain and a first down. Well, Moshe in the second half, I got him down for 4 carries for 8 yards. In the game, that puts him at 13 for 68 and a touchdown. Fresh set of downs here, first and 10 Warbirds, their own 41. Richmond again from the gun. And I think Richmond again in the backfield. Near side. Run is in for 8, 9, pushing, and that's going to be 9 yards is going to be about the end of the run there for Moshe Richmond. Now the 10-minute mark in this game, 28-20. Chester has scored 21 unanswered points here in the second half of this football game. Warbirds trying to answer here. A couple of Moshe runs for a couple of first downs, and now a 2nd and 1 just shy of midfield. Caleb from the gun will give it off to Case, and Case is... No, he didn't give it off. Faked even me out. Caleb Richmond will bring it inside the 40. And that will be a fresh set of downs. Pickup of around 11 for Caleb Richmond. As the Warbirds again try to fight back after just getting absolutely bullied in that third quarter and opening moments of the fourth. 9.5 to play, 28-20 Chester. Caleb Richmond.
First down on the 40.
Right now lining up at another spot. We'll have Case in motion. Moshe will fake the handoff and keep it himself. They almost had him in the backfield. He got away. 35-30, headed for the sideline. He's out of bounds after a pretty nice gain. And boy, the Flyers thought they had him for a big loss there. It turns into about a 13 or 14-yard gain. Got him out of bounds on the far sideline. They got the clock stopped at 9:21, and now we will get a Chester timeout. 9:21 to play, 28-20. Warbirds charging, first and 10 from the Flyer 27. When we come back in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate-dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ blizzards. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake or a DQ blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Wolsey-Wessington handing it off. Again here, this time to Case, and Case in for a pickup of around 4. So Wolsey-Wessington trying to get back into this one. It led 20-7 at the break. 3 straight scores here by Chester, though the Warbirds are moving the football. Here's the snap to Moshe, and boy, it looked like he almost dropped that one, but found the handle and darts ahead for a gain of around 5. Moshe going to stay in there, quarterback. They'll have a wing right and a couple of receivers to the left. A 3rd and 1 from the Flyer, just inside the Flyer 20. Moshe going to take it near side. He got a block. He's down inside the 10. Gain of around 9 more as Moshe Richmond has decided to try to take this thing over. Clock at 8:10 left, 28-20. Warbirds trail by 8. Charging down here now, 1st and goal inside the Flyer 10. Moshe will stay at the helm for Wolsey-Wessington. Couple of receivers left. He'll give the handoff to Gabe Case. Case cuts it inside the 5. He's off for close. He's in for 6. So Gabe Case from 18 yards out, his 2nd touchdown of the night. This one will come with 7:44 to play. 8-yard Gabe Case run, and now here we have a huge 2-point conversion. 28-26, Chester's lead. 2 points. The snap, Moshe, right side, tripped up, and he is not going to make it. 7:44 to play in the ballgame. 28-26, Chester by 2. We're back in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
Payment at Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron, it's the least we can do. Leased vehicles mean reduced maintenance costs and tax benefits. Save on a new Buick Encore GX. Lease now only $399 a month. Or choose a 2024 Chevy Trax. Lease for only $299 a month. Drive home a new GMC 1500 Crew Cab. Lease for $642 a month. It's the least we can do at the new Olympic Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huron. New name, same great service.
Are you ready for a new era in orthopedic care? HRMC introduces Dr. Kevin Hofer, a proud Huron native, bringing revolutionary orthopedic care to our community. Dr. Hofer offers expertise in robotic-assisted surgery for less pain and a faster recovery. Superior orthopedic care is available locally. Join us in welcoming Dr. Hofer and embracing the future of orthopedics. HRMC, the right care is right here.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Go back to Wolsey, 7:44 to play, 28-26. Chester's lead is 2. Warbirds come back to get the touchdown, cannot punch through the 2-point conversion. Bogholm on to kick it away. Run up and the kick is angled towards the sideline and they'll let it go out of bounds. So Chester will start with pretty good field position here. Chester, three touchdowns here in this second half. Warbirds get one back here, but can't convert on that two-point conversion. Chester, a little equipment issue for Garrett Hansen. They'll get him fixed up, or they'll get him off the field. Nope, they'll get him fixed up and Wold ready to go on a 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. So Chester an opportunity here. Try to put some icing on this, or try to keep it interesting. The first run is piled up by the Warbird defense. Gain is around a yard for Garrett Hansen. 2nd and around 9. Clock winding at 7:20 to play. Well, both teams trying to extend their season. Both teams come in at 4-4. Both teams lost the regular season finale, so going to come back and capture a win. Wold rolls out, escapes 2 tacklers, and slides across the 45 for a first down. Pickup is around 11 for Lake Wold. And that will move the chains for the Chester Flyers. Chester a 28-26 lead. 6:45 left after the Warbird touchdown. And Chester again just trying to keep that clock moving, maintain that lead, and possibly add on to it. 1st and 10. Wold under center, bunching it up. 3 wide out of the backfield. Wolf will get the carry, tried to get the corner, cut it back in, dives ahead for about a yard. Moshe Richmond over to make the stop there for the Warbirds. Nearing the midway point here of the 4th. Remember, stay tuned. Gary's A Lot of Glass post-game show. Also coming up in the post-game report, we'll take a look at the numbers. We'll get the Mirror Family Hair Care scoreboard as the game of the night over on Tiger 95 was the Huron Tigers hosting Yankton, and we'll try to get you an update on that as soon as possible. It looks like the Tigers down at last check 28-0. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror, and we'll get you some more later as Wold, acting like he's going to pass it, just runs it along the sideline for a gain of around 3 or 4. And we'll bring up a 3rd and around 5. Well, maybe 4. Hitchcock Tulare still leading, 36-24 over Lemon McIntosh. 7 minutes to play there. Tigers down 28-0 with 5 minutes to play in the half. Got a 2-point game here. Chester leading Wolsey-Wessington 28-26 with 5:28 to play. And Rapid City Christian defeated Woonsocket Wested at Spring Sanborn Central tonight 36-7. Wolsey-Wessington trying to stave off elimination as well. Chester a 2-point lead, a 3rd and 4 from just across midfield. Wold back to pass, swings it out right side, complete to Wolf, first down and then some. Wolf shakes a couple of tacklers and then got his head taken off. The pickup here is going to be around 12, 15. So the Flyers on a 1st and 10 inside of 5 minutes left here. Again, just trying to keep the clock moving, maybe add on to their lead, but certainly maintain it. And now they're going to keep an eye as they're going to let every available second run off as Wold is under center on a 1st and 10. And they'll run it left side. Hansen, not much of a gain there, maybe a yard or so.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
again, Chester kind of slowing things down a little bit. They can keep that clock moving along. They burned 6 minutes plus off to start the third. And now down to 4 minutes to play. Flyers on a 2nd and 9 from around the 37 of the Warbirds. Wold fakes the handoff, curls out to pass, can't find a receiver, and Hughes going to sack him. I guess he'll end up getting a short gain as Wold will go for about 2 yards. And he'll bring up 3rd and around 7. Chester, that 2-point lead, and now holding out, letting the clock wind down as much as possible. Wold will line him up, and we'll wait for the back judge to start the count. And there's the count with 3 minutes to play, and they're just going to take a timeout. 3:02 to play, 28-26, Chester by 2. The Flyers charging on a 3rd and 7 when we come back in 30 seconds. A 30-second break on KOKK.
American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back to Wolsey. 3:02 left. Chester on a 3rd and 7 from the Warbird 35-yard line. Chester a 28-26 lead, so there's a big couple of downs here for this Warbird defense. Wolf, a little bit of motion outside. Wolf back to pass. Dumps it off to Hansen. Hansen trying to get the corner. Bounces off 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Oh, he's got the first down and then some. Down inside the 20, inside the 15, and he's down to about the 14-yard line. So 21 the gain by Hansen, and boy, that is a big one. Clock's going to be down pretty close to 2 minutes before they start a 1st and 10 at the Warbird 15. Chester leads 28-26. Trying to get above 500, move on in the 9A playoffs. Both teams even marks at 4-4. 1st and 10, Chester, Warbird 15-yard line. Wold under center, and again, expect him to keep it on the ground here. As 2-point lead down inside of 2 minutes. And we're going to have the timeout game pretty soon, and the Warbird's going to take one right now. We'll take 30 of it. We're back in 30 seconds. A 30-second timeout on KOKK.
Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooters has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooters is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner and, of course, Shooters' famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooters Saloon in Wolsey.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Well, 2:09 remaining in this one here in Wolsey. Wolsey-Wessington trailing 28-26 to Chester. And Flyers just got another big first down on a pass out to Hansen. Trying to close this thing out and move on in the 9A football playoffs. Chester had a tough go throughout the first couple of quarters, but changed the game in the third. Scored 3 times unanswered. Warbirds came back and did get the score, but could not get that tying 2-point conversion. And now Chester trying to close it out. They'll get it to Wolf. Darts around the corner, inside the 15. Juke and jive and flag on the play, and I assume that'll be a hold, but we'll wait and see what the official says. That'll be a hold against Chester. First penalty of the second half against the Flyers. They only had 3 in the first half. 4 penalties, 35 yards in the game. Problem for Chester was 1 negated a big first down, and 1 called back a 63-yard touchdown early on in this game. This one's going to call back around an 8-yard gain, and we'll make it second closer to 20. Still go from the Warbird 24. They need to around the 6. So Wold will go from the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Hansen is the lone man in the backfield, and I think
He didn't tell me to. He didn't tell me to.
they're coming off the official coming to the near sideline here to Chester wanted the clock started, and I don't know if they had still carrying over from that timeout, I guess. So 2 on the board. Here's Wolf in motion. They'll get him out of the backfield now. They'll give him the carry. Wolf cuts it back, stumbles across the 20 and down inside that mark, and he'll pick up around 7. Warbirds another timeout with a minute 52 left. The second and around a dozen. Scoreboard updates brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care, downtown Huron. The Mirror, 35 4th Street Southeast. Trying to get you here a look at our area score. The Huron Tigers were down 28. Now it's 35-0. They are just nearing halftime. Hitchcock Tulare extended their lead over Lemon McIntosh 44-24. 3 minutes to play in that. Chester leads here 28-26 with a minute 52 to play. And Rapid City Christian defeated Woonsocket and Western Springs Sanborn Central tonight 36-7. So what a wild season for the Blackhawks. They go 7-0 through the first 7 regular season games. They run into a tough Rapid City Christian team in the final regular season game. Get beat, and the way the playoffs lined up, Rapid City Christian had to come to Western Springs tonight to play a playoff game, and Blackhawks beaten up at home 36-7, so their season comes to a close here. The Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds try to keep this season alive, and it appears that Hitchcock Tulare will move on to a game next Friday night. Chester trying to move on as well. They'll go 3rd and 11. The Warbird 14, they'll give it to Wolf. Wolf, the cutback, and he can't get away from Hughes, and the stop here is going to be for around a loss of a yard or 2. So 4th and around 13 or so. They need right around the 5-yard line to move the chains. 1:20 remaining here. The Warbirds are out of timeouts. So they can run this down to, I think, 52 or maybe 102. Maybe I counted completely wrong. I think they're just going to run it down and call the timeout. And that is what they will do. Just inside of a minute left in Wolsey, 28-26. Chester leads. Chester on a 4th and 13 from the Warbird 18. When we come back in 30 seconds, a 30-second timeout on KOKK.
The scene, once again, a craft of some sort has crash landed. I can see movement coming from the craft. Is it the sun? It is. It's confirmed and emerging now exactly what we thought. It is the sun. Ty Clark has just emerged from the craft. He's the son of Kent Clark. And yes, they're teaming up like Superman and Boy Wonder. Father and son finally together. Kent Clark Insurance, Wessington. Equal opportunity provider. 458-2281 for your crop insurance needs.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Back to Wolsey here. 59 seconds left in this one. Chester leading 28-26 here in Wolsey. Winner will move on. Round 2 next Friday in the 9A football playoffs. Loser will see their season come to a close. Chester on a 4th and 13 from the Warbird 18. Wold back to pass. Fires over the middle. Pass is waiting for the official. The officials, one official says incomplete and one doesn't. So here we go again. The officials will talk it over, but the official right there on the play said incomplete pass. The one on the near side said he thought he saw a catch. An incomplete pass will be the call. So Wolsey-Wessington will get it back with 54 seconds to play, trailing 28-26. They'll go first and 10 from their own 18-yard line. Moshe Richmond has been, I don't want to say under center because he hasn't been under center at all tonight, but he's been at the quarterback spot here. Good majority of the second half is, or a good majority of the fourth quarter, I should say. And it looks like that's what they'll stick with here. So Moshe, the lone man, couple of receivers left, one right. Now a little bit of motion by Case. They'll fake the handoff. Moshe took it himself, spilled in the backfield. So the loss here going to be a yard, and the Warbirds will spike it to stop the clock. So now a third and about, oh, I don't even know, 20? I guess it doesn't matter because they got to score, but third and 19 back inside their own 10-yard line. Caleb is back at the helm. He'll swing the pass outside to Moshe, completed for a gain of around 4 or 5. So now a third and 15, or fourth actually, it should be fourth. And the Warbirds down to their final chance here. 4th and 13, about their own 15-yard line. Motion outside, Richmond sets to the right, snap to Caleb. On the 4th and long, fires over the middle, incomplete, and that will be your ball game here tonight. As Chester will win it going away 28-26. We'll have some seconds to run off the clock here, and the Chester Flyers will head to the bus with a 5-4 record, and we'll get set for a round 2 9A matchup next Friday night. On the road. The officials out there, I don't know. They got the first down markers set up. I suppose they have to at least run the play to end the game, but the officials are now huddling. Not really sure what they're huddling about. I would imagine here it's... All right, so now it's fourth down. So they get another fourth down, I guess. 4th and 14. So one more chance here for the Warbirds. Boy, I don't know how it's fourth down now. It should have been fourth before. I don't know if they're... There must... Okay, there was a penalty in that series is what they're saying. Chester must have missed that. I think I missed it too. So another last chance for the Warbirds. 4th and around 13. Caleb back to pass. Flushed out to the near side. Got to dump it off. Sidearms it to Wold for the interception, and that will close this one out. So now Chester will bring on the offense for one play. which will be a knee. Well, for the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds,
26-yard line.
and we'll see a few graduate. We'll talk more about that in the post-game report as the Chester Flyers are going to take a knee, and they're going to win this one by the final of 28-26. Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game show coming your way here after a timeout of 2 minutes. A 2-minute break on KOKK.